Thanks for hanging out with Wheels Whips. We read all comments, so please feel free to let us know what you would like to see in the future. Subscribing and liking our videos helps us continue to grow. We appreciate each and every one of you.
The 1965 Oldsmobile 442 is a classic American muscle car that embodies power and style, a symbol of automotive craftsmanship from an era where performance was as important as aesthetics. The 442 moniker originally stood for a 4-barrel carburetor, a 4-speed manual transmission, and dual exhausts, although throughout its production years, the meaning varied with various powertrain options. However, in 1965, it was still true to its original code, offering a beastly performance package that became a sought-after icon among car enthusiasts. Emerging from the mid-60s, a time of cultural vibrancy and massive technological leaps, the Oldsmobile 442 held its ground with a potent 400 cubic inch V8 engine. This big block behemoth was capable of churning out an impressive 345 horsepower, a significant figure for its time, and could propel the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the low 7-second range. This power was matched by an enhanced suspension system featuring heavy-duty springs and shocks, large sway bars, and a quick-ratio steering setup, which altogether gave the 442 a surprisingly agile handling that countered the stereotype of muscle cars being merely straight-line performers. The 1965 model also received some aesthetic updates that separated it from its predecessors and the standard Oldsmobile Cutlass on which it was based. It sported unique badging with the 442 emblem, which hinted at the power under the hood and helped it stand out in a crowd. Its exterior featured a bold, aggressive front grille and clean lines that ran along its body, a design that evoked a sense of both elegance and brawn. Inside, the 442 provided a blend of comfort and utility with front bucket seats, a center console, and a full set of gauges that kept the driver well informed about what was happening under the hood. These muscle cars often adorned colors that matched their spirited personalities with names to match, like Target Red and Provincial White, complete with optional racing stripes that further accentuated their sporty nature. The 1965 Oldsmobile 442 was not only a performance marvel, but also a cultural icon, reflecting the energy and optimism of the 1960s. It remains a coveted model for collectors and a beloved example of American automotive history. As the 1965 Oldsmobile 442 roared onto the streets, it did so with a silent proclamation of Oldsmobile's dedication to merging luxury and muscle. Unlike many of its contemporaries, which focused solely on speed and power, the 442 didn't compromise on the comfort and refinement that the Oldsmobile brand was known for. The interior, with its plush seating and detail-oriented finishes, gave drivers the unique combination of a thrilling ride with the comfort one would expect from a higher-end luxury vehicle. This duality broadened the 442's appeal and established it as a multifaceted classic. Underneath its stylish exterior, the 1965 442 implemented technical improvements that were meant to bolster its sporting credentials. The heavy-duty suspension system was engineered to handle high torque demands, and its oversized brakes were better equipped to bring the heavier muscle car to a halt. In addition, drivers could opt for the Turnpike Cruiser package, which included a 3-speed automatic transmission better suited for highway driving, showcasing Oldsmobile's awareness of the diverse needs of American drivers. Despite the competition being fierce within the muscle car domain, with rivals like the Pontiac GTO, Ford Mustang, and Chevrolet Chevelle SS grabbing headlines, the 1965 Oldsmobile 442 held its own. Its quarter-mile times were competitive, and it continued to receive acclaim for its balanced performance. Moreover, it represented an image of accessibility to power and elegance, fitting both the businessman and the muscle car enthusiast, which was part of its significant charm. Collectors and classic car enthusiasts often recount the visceral experience of driving a 1965 442. The rumble of the exhaust, the feel of the powerful engine response, and the way it seemed to glide with authority on the open road. Over time, the appeal of the 1965 Oldsmobile 442 has not diminished. Its blend of brute force, refined style, and historical significance keeps it parked firmly in the garages of collectors and in the hearts of muscle car aficionados. While its influence can be seen in the performance-oriented innovations of modern vehicles. Now, decades later, the 1965 Oldsmobile 442 stands out in automotive history as a testament to a time when passion and enthusiasm for driving were translated into the very steel and chrome of American cars. It remains not just a mere vehicle, but a storied artifact of 20th century America, echoing the roar and excitement of its age.